Welcome back, and with me here today is Reverend Mogambi, just talking about men issues and how we can give hope to the men. So Reverend Mogambi, before we took a break, we were talking about men getting into alcohol, taking alcohol, alcoholism, and getting into drugs. So continue talking more about that.
Yeah, actually, Jere, I would really point out that one of the reasons as to why men may turn into drinking and even some brutality that we have noticed over time, it's currently there. We shall read about it today. We may get from some media stations today. We shall hear it tomorrow. It's because there are those unresolved issues that we go through. Over time, maybe going back to the upbringing, there are some of the things that might have embittered this man so much. Like maybe his dad used to beat up everyone, including the mother. This boy went through some very strenuous moment in his lifetime. Through beating, brutality, slashing everyone.
Yes.
Who is on side.
Yes.
And this boy was so mad about it, but because of the virtue of his age, he could not fight his father back. He might have formed a picture within himself that one day I'll revenge.
Yes.
I'll make sure that my mom stays well.
Yes.
If this dad happens to beat up my mom again, I'll beat him up.
Yes.
So you see, there is that aggression that has been there.
Yes.
It has been growing over time, over the years, and it has been growing. So let us see this man as maybe a professor at the university, or a doctor, or a teacher, or a media personality. This man has never ever talked to anyone about what he underwent
went through. Yes. Yes.
Now, the unfortunate thing about such a person is when he is triggered by anyone. Like, say, a boss. You might see him fight a boss. And when he fights a boss, you run away so that he can suppress what he has been feeling,
yes.
those feelings. How does he suppress that? You not take a cup of water or a glass of milk, you go into drinking, into alcoholism or drugs. So that you forget about what he has done or what he's about to do. Because he may be at a point of beating up the wife. So that I can beat you up properly, I will not just come in a normal way. You know, see, Mogambi is so normal. I'll just go drink one or two and maybe smoke a bangi or something else, and then I'll come and ask you, what did you say yesterday? From there, those are stories.
Yes, we hear stories of a man killed the children, a man killed, the wife. So
transferred aggression.
Yes.
The other thing is about maybe the family roles, where we find man and woman having commotion. Sometimes because he had not intended to marry you. Maybe the most unfortunate thing happened, that maybe I needed you for sex, not for marriage.
Yes.
You see? So, but because of the society and the church, and maybe our people and your family, you force me into marriage. Even you yourself, because you're
already pregnant.
Yeah, you're already pregnant, and you must come to my home so that you cannot shame your family.
Yes.
So because you came to me, not because I needed you. We all live with those roles, and finally because maybe I want to pour out what the stress I have and anything else. I would want to have another ex somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to come to, mpango wa kando, the divorce and the separation.
Yes.
Is it a taboo to talk about it? Because not so many people like tackling that area or talking about such sensitive issues, about mpango wa kando, separation, divorce. What causes it? Most of the people blame it on men,
Yeah.
you know? And I just want to understand, where does all this come from? Is it that the church has ignored all this, or the community has
Yeah.
totally blinded themselves and decided that's not the area to touch? Just talk more about that.
Thank you, Jerry.
Yes.
Actually, we are hiding in the name of the church, the positions, the key positions we hold. Maybe I'm a Honorable Minister Mugambi,
Yes.
and I'm hiding in the name of that position.
Yes.
That things are not happening. I'm saying this. Supposing I took you and I did not love you, or I did not know more about you, and I've come to realize that we cannot rhyme, we cannot cope in a family. The obvious happens. We are not talking about it because communication in the first place
Has been cut.
has been cut.
Yes.
Now, we are not communicating. You have to talk, and you talk to men and women. Actually, by nature, you would feel better if a man listens to you.
Yes.
And you talk to him, and you talk to him. He gives you a listening ear, and you talk to him. Similarly, a man, by nature, would feel more comfortable when a woman, a lady, listens to him. So if care is not taken within the course of that relationship, there can develop something else.
Yes.
Some mpango ya kando
wa
somewhere.
kando.
Maybe she was ordered by the husband, and or even the boyfriend, and I've been ordered by my wife, or by my friend, my girlfriend. You happen to take another line of thought
Yes.
and action.
Yes.
Mpango wa kando enters.
Yes.
The other thing is about where issues come in and the church is not able to handle those issues, like honoring a husband, loving a wife. You see, those are two different ones. Honoring the husband and loving the wife.
wife.
Like the way Christ loved the church.
Yes.
Now, people are not taught on how to honor and how to love.
Yes.
Because you cannot honor somebody who batters you up,
Yes.
who comes beating you up.
Yes.
You cannot honor him.
Of course.
You cannot honor somebody who does not bring home a cup of, or rather some milk, or even some food, yet is in a position to do that. You
Yes.
can't honor that person.
Yes.
And the church is somehow silent. The
Yes.
society is silent about those issues.
Yes.
Because these are issues, I believe, Jerry, that should be talked all over. That is what Adam's Mirror is all about. That we talk about those issues that people don't want to talk about. That is one. That's a husband and wife. They have their own businesses. They have their own problems within the family. And then because you are so heavy on me, I would look for somebody who is lighter.
Yes.
That's where the gashungwa
Comes in.
Yeah, not the gashungwa.
Just a gashungwa
It's
to
a
console,
gashungwa,
to
yeah.
pamper,
Yeah, because
to tell you everything will be okay. Don't worry.
Shouldn't mind,
Yes.
baby, don't worry, And when I hear that and I'm not hearing it from my own
But
wife,
yes.
seriously speaking, I would run to that person who is telling me, baby, don't worry, and all will be
Yeah,
well.
all will be fine.
Look at a lady who has been put into a dark corner. She has been put into a fix. She is here with the children. Nobody is mindful about
Yeah,
her.
responsibility.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are taking care of all these children all alone.
Yes.
You are a career lady. By the time you go out there and you find a man who is smiling at you,
Yes.
the obvious again comes. Whether saved or not saved, a Christian or an atheist,
Yes.
you obviously feel like you are attracted,
To that person.
to that person.
Yes.
You start by refusing
Yes.
the issue, that fact.
Yes.
That, what am I feeling about Mugambi?
Yes.
One day, that first night, you suppress the feeling. Another day, you meet with Mugambi, you smile. How have you been? How was your night today? You don't look cheerful.
Yes.
What might be happening to you?
Yes.
And you see, the obvious is, you say, it's about these men.
Yes.
What about men?
Yes.
And then you say, my husband is
It's
not
like
very
this
good.
and like that.
So
yes.
you start the
It starts growing.
growing,
It
growing,
becomes-
growing,
yeah, it
young,
becomes a
growing, growing.
relationship. Yes.
Finally, you
Separation,
console
yeah.
this lady because you are also maybe having some other problems out there.
Yes. Yes.
Then separation,
Comes in.
divorce
comes in.
follows.
Yes.
What does the church say? This man and this woman should live together.
Yes.
And who listens to them? So that we can hear the issues that have made you to separate. We take signs. Just come together. You don't know whether we fight or we do not fight. Just come together. Can you look at the history of this couple?
Yes.
So that you know why they married? Because maybe they married out of childishness.
Yes.
That, that mind
The
of
mindset,
a young
yeah.
man.
Oh, yes.
Maybe it is what brought them together. Sometimes we may not be courageous enough to tell them. According to my observation, instead of killing each other, you'd rather part ways. Do we tell them that? We may not tell them that. Why? That fear.
Yes.
That people will say, I separated Njeri and Mugambi.
Yes.
It shouldn't be that way.
Yes.
When you realize that a couple can kill each other, because majority of them are from churches. They are the Lucy's, the Agnes, the Ifano, the Fantas, the James. These are the people that are killing each other. Why? Because I don't want you. I have been forced
Yes.
to stay with you. Nobody will tell me you just separate. Because you are killing each other.
Okay, and Reverend Mugambi, I understand all that.
Yeah.
And these are things that happen. But my question is, what is the solution? As we even give these men hope,
Yes.
as we give people hope, what is the solution? What's this root problem that we need to deal with?
Yes.
And bring order in the society? Yes.
Jerry, we need to have programs. One, we need to have counselors, trained counselors, to be out there, paid by the government, paid by the churches. Let the churches not only concentrate on the pulpit,
Yes.
preaching, God is good, which
Yes.
is good.
Yes.
Get saved, which is
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Go to heaven, which is
Yes.
good. But we are here on earth. You
Yes.
see? So we need to focus on the persons themselves. Can we bring up some, even if they are tailor-made, programs that will not only be geared towards the hallelujahs and a lot of amens,
Yes.
those emotional things,
Yes.
but to bring people into that teaching mode where a church teaches the word,
Yes.
not about the seed, planting of seed
And material stuff,
and yeah,
prosperity, yes.
bring people into that teaching mood. A church that is teaching people the real issues, live issues,
Yes.
because we are still here
Here
on
on
earth.
earth.
The other thing that we need to look at is the issue of mentorship. Just like we see women and we give them a hand of applause,
Credit, yes.
that women are really teaching their girls on how to cook, on how to prepare their house, cleaning. Let also men teach their own boys on how to live. What are some of the issues? What are some of the challenges? Because one is, one day I will get circumcised. Or if I am from a tribe that does that. One day I will get married. And I should have my own house. I should have things that will make me, like people would honor me when they come into my house and find that, hey, Mugambi ulileta msichana, eh? Oh, that is nice. Because you are bringing food on the table.
Yes.
The other issues are like, tell this boy that you are a man. And this is your position in the society. People won't view you as a man. They won't view you as a king. They won't view you as a leader. So if we hear that from even the women, let us not tell boys that we don't cry. Because that's another aspect. Notion of men do not cry. and we find them. If I want to cry, or if I decide to cry, I will take this glass and throw it at you.
Yes.
Due to that aggression, that rage, you feel like I can kill everyone around me. Because shedding those tears from a man, it's like you're really pushing them out.
Yes.
Let us tell men also to relax.
Yeah.
That when issues come, when death
okay.
strikes,
Yes,
it's okay.
it's okay.
When you cry, it's okay.
It's fine.
Let's give them also a shoulder to lean on.
Yes.
That when you find a man around,
Yes.
please, even if he was a drunkard, try to know why he is a drunkard.
Yes.
Maybe it's because of that aggression. Maybe it is because there are issues that he has not, and
Yes.
somebody that he can talk to.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Interesting topic. I wish I would have more time to talk about this. I would talk about it forever. But now I want you to give hope to the men as we part, as we close.
Yes.
Just talk to the men as you talk. Give them hope.
Right,
Give them
yeah.
hope.
Thank you. You are a man out there, and you are going through issues that you feel like nobody else has ever had such. I want to tell you there are people whom God has raised in this country and in other countries of the world who have had worse situations than yours. They have drunk, they have gone into all sorts of illicit behavior as men. But by good luck, they have and someone who has told them this is not the right way. We have seen them becoming people. They have took their positions as men. And I want to tell you, man out there, that you can make it. The other thing, this man who is undergoing such strenuous issues in life, that we can tell you is that God cares about you. He loves you. That's why I believe God was a man, Jerry. God was a man. If he was not a man, he could not have brought to us a son
Yes.
who is again a man, Jesus Christ. So you are like God, man. Wherever you are, whatever situation, you are like God. And you can come up, you can team up with other men so that you can come back to your position. Are you destitute somewhere in the streets? Are you somebody living far from your family? God can bring you back. And it is by telling someone to help you. We give them a hand up and not a handout.
Okay.
A hand up,
All
not
right.
a handout.
All right.
Yes.
Asante sana,
Thank you,
Reverend
Judy.
Mugambi.
Thank
It
you.
has been a wonderful topic.
Thank
and as
you.
I said, I think I should have you more. Just talk about these issues.
Yes.
Well, you've all heard for yourselves that men also need hope. It's not all about the youths, the women. We all need hope. So just continue watching Three Stones TV. This is Street Hope, their journey of hope, and catch me next time. I'm Jerry Githai, and as always, stay blessed.